Good evening, once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Lewis Sports Network. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday evening. Before we get started, I want you guys to do these few things. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure those post notifications are turned on. Make sure you're sharing it on your social media platforms. Hope everybody is appreciated. I definitely want to take the opportunity to want to say, man, thank you as always for you guys always taking the time to watching my videos and always making the comments in the comment section and sharing the videos. Definitely appreciate that. Now, let's get on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to it. So this video is about clutch parameters, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be comparing contemporaries and the greatest player of all time in Michael Jeffrey Jordan compared to LeBron James, because what we've heard about LeBron James from the Bronxexuals or the LeDicklicks has always been about how LeBron has more playoff game winners than Kobe and Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Correct? Correct. So maybe he does have the buzzer beaters. Kudos to LeBron for those buzzer beaters. But you know what's one thing that Nick Wright and Shannon Sharpe and the rest of the media pundits never mention when it comes to LeBron's clutch play in the playoffs? They never really talk about his NBA Finals clutch numbers, really, do they? No, because every time that it doesn't really ever get mentioned. They only talk about when it's the playoffs. It's LeBron's got more game winners than Kobe and Jordan. They got more playoff buzzer beaters. Cool and all. That's great. LeBron has been clutch in the playoffs. There's no question about that. At the buzzer and all that kind of stuff. So I give him a lot of credit. But the funny thing is, I keep asking myself, what's LeBron's signature moment in the NBA Finals? The only real one I could think of is the jumper he hit in 2013 against the Spurs in Game 7 at home to put the Heat up 4. But that's really the only moment he's really had that I think about. And it's the constant chase down block that they show on defense. But they never really talk about his offensive numbers in the clutch. So ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do on this channel for this video in particular is we're going to compare LeBron's clutch time numbers in the NBA Finals on the NBA's biggest stage to prove one's greatness when the game matters the most. So the game is going to be obviously within the last 5 minutes of the game, and then it's also going to show not only the last 5 minutes of the game, but it's also going to show that the teams are within 8 points or less as the game is close. So it's under 10 points. Anything within 8 points or less is how it's going to be measured. So we're going to take a look at Michael Jordan to start off. Michael Jordan in 1991 in the clutch was 5 for 12 from the field in the fourth quarter within 5 minutes. This is the entire series. He got 12 attempts. He was 5 for 12 in games decided by 8 points or less. In 1992, 7 for 16, 43%, 41% in 1991. In 1993, 15 for 33 from the field, that's 45%. In 1996, only got one shot attempt, and that was only because the Bulls were so dominant in that playoff run that year. They went 15-3 in the playoffs after going 72-10 in the regular season, which was then an NBA record, before it was broken by the Golden State Warriors. And you have to excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, because this probably might be a long video, but we got to break down the facts. Now, Jordan's best shooting numbers in the clutch actually came in his later years, which would be in 1997. So in his prime, it was 1993. In the first three-peat, he shot 45% in the clutch. In the second three-peat, it was actually against the Utah Jazz in 1997. He shot 10 for 21, which equates to 47.4%. And in 1998, he shot 10 of 24, which is 41% from the field. Now, as we continue, ladies and gentlemen, so once we go to those numbers, now check it out. From 2-point range, Jordan shot 44%. He got 107 attempts in 6 NBA final appearances. That's a lot of shot attempts. He went 47 for 107. From 2-point range, he was 46 of 97, which is 47% from the field in the clutch within the last 5 minutes of the game when you add up all the NBA finals together. His 3-point field goal percentage was only 10%, which actually ruined his field goal percentage from being 50 because he only shot 10% from 3-point range. Now we're going to look at his numbers in the clutch within the last couple of minutes and the last couple of seconds within 1 minute. So ladies and gentlemen, less than a minute to go. Michael Jordan is 11 of 26 from the field, shooting 42%. With less than 24 seconds to go, he is 4 for 10, shooting 40%. And with less than 10 seconds to go, Michael Jordan is 3 for 7, and he shoots 43% from the field. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So Jordan shoots those numbers all in the 40s in the clutch with at least 1 minute or less to go in the fourth quarter. All right. Now what we're going to do, the next person we're going to compare him to now is going to be, KB, Kobe Bryant. So we're going to look at Kobe's clutch parameters within 5 minutes, and then also not only within 5 minutes, but within 8 points or less. So let's check that out in just a second. Wait, what just happened here? There it is. All right. So let's take a look at Kobe Bryant. With Kobe, so his clutch parameters, check it out. Kobe went to 7 NBA Finals. In 2000, Kobe in the clutch, within the last 5 minutes of the game, was 6 for 10. 2001, in 2000, he was 6 for 10, which equates to 60%. In 2001, he was 4 for 9, 44%. 2002, he shot 60% from the field against the New Jersey Nets in the fourth quarter of every game. And the way we measured that, ladies and gentlemen, that's how they shoot in the fourth quarter throughout the entire series in that NBA Finals run. In the series. So that would be the 2000 NBA Finals. Kobe shot 6 for 10. 2001 NBA Finals through the 5 games that they beat Philly, 4 for 9. 3 for 5 in 2002 against the Nets. In 2004, he shot 41% against the Detroit Pistons. In 2008, he shot 44% against the Boston Celtics. Against the Orlando Magic, he was 7 of 20, which was 35%. And then in 2010, against the Celtics, he was 4 for 17, which is pretty, obviously pretty low. That's below 25%. So his percentages with Shaq were actually better than the ones that he had in his last 3 years with the championship. Played a little more strong, played some stronger defenses. But even against the Pistons, he was still able to shoot 41%, which is not bad. All right, so Kobe's best percentages were in the first three-peat with Shaquille O'Neal. Kobe shot 60% twice, 3 for 5 in 2002, 6 for 10 in 2000. So Kobe, he got 82 shot attempts, 33 out of 82 from the field. That is 40%. From 2-point range, he shot 30 of 59, which is 51% from the field. His three-point shooting really messed up his field goal percentage. Well, not really messed up his field goal percentage, but his field goal percentage could have been better. He was 3 for 23, which was only 13%. But he was 30 for 59 from 2, which is 51%. Right? As we keep going. Now, check out Kobe's clutch stats. With less than a minute to go, he was 9 for 26, which was 35% from the field. Less than 24 seconds to go, Kobe shot 45% from the field. Less than 10 seconds to go, Kobe shot the same exact percentage as Michael Jordan in field goals made and attempted. 3 for 7 from the field, 43%. Now, let us compare him to Steph Curry. Steph Curry went to 5 NBA Finals. Well, now it's 6. And remember, guys, the clutch parameters are supposed to be measuring from what they do in overtime, from not only just in regulation, but also potential overtime. So that's the combination there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so Steph Curry in 2015 shot 10 for 19 from the field in clutch time. See, but they're only focusing on the fact that Steph is 0 for 7 or 0 for 8 in trying to hit the go-ahead basket, I think, or game winner. So yeah, that is a little bit of a knock on him, but check it out. 10 for 19, and this is pre-KD. In 2016, he shot 33%. 2017, he only got 1 field goal, and that was with KD. 2018, he was 5 for 6, 83%. 2019, 1 for 6, which is 16%. But if you look at the damage, Steph Curry did most of his damage in 2015. He was 10 of 19, which was 52%, and 83% in 2018 with Kevin Durant, and 1 for 1 in 2017. So his worst percentages were 2016 and 2019, and that's where he was getting the label that he wasn't a clutch performer. In 2016, after blowing the 3-1 lead. So total field goals, Steph Curry, 19 for 38, which is 50% from the field. 2-point range, shot 69% from the field, 9 of 13. 3-point shooting, 10 of 25 from the field, 40% field goals. Now, once we do that, we're going to get to the less than a minute to go. Check it out. Curry, 50% from the field. Less than 24 seconds to go. Shoots 43% from the field, 3 for 7. Less than 10 seconds to go, 1 for 5, 20%. So Curry, where it hurts him, are really more so the last 10 seconds of the game. But those are Curry's clutch stats. Now let's compare it to LeBron's former teammate in Dwayne Wade, D-Weezy, a.k.a. Wade County from Miami. So let's look at his clutch parameters, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to keep going. All right, so let's see how Wade does as we check up in a minute. Let's see. All right, let's look at Dwayne Wade. All right, check it out. Wade went to 5 NBA Finals, 4 of the 5 with LeBron. 2006, 42%, 8 of 19. 2011, when LeBron wet the bed against the Mavericks, 50% from the field, 6 of 12. The very next year, 57%, he was 4 for 7 from the field, ladies and gentlemen. 2013 and 2014, he struggled. He was a combined 2 of 8. So his best clutch numbers were in his first 3 NBA Finals. He was 18 for 38. That's 49%, ladies and gentlemen. Just under 50%. He only got, all right, so those are Wade's numbers. He's 20 for 46 from the field. That puts him at 43%. From 2-point range, 47%, 17 out of 36. From 3-point range, 3 out of 10, 30% for D Wade. So we're going to look at all these numbers. All right, less than a minute to go. He's 3 for 10, 30%. Less than 24 seconds to go, 3 for 8, 38%. But in the last 10 seconds of the game, ladies and gentlemen, Wade is 3 for 6 at 50%. All right, so now that we've done Dwayne Wade, I'm not even going to look at the big man. I really don't want to look at the big man because the big men, their baskets are really more so by the rim. Now let's compare him to Kevin Durant, ladies and gentlemen. KD. Slim Reaper KD Trade 5. So this video is going to be a little bit longer because I'm trying to compare LeBron to some of these guys, clutch players, in the NBA Finals. And these are NBA Finals. All right, so let's take a look at Kevin Durant. We're going to skip on through the video. All right, so now that Kevin Durant, check this out. So let's take a look at KD, ladies and gentlemen. KD in 2012, 6 for 14 from the field, 42%. 2017, 2 for 3, 66%. 2018, 2 for 5 field goals, 40%. Total field goals, 10 for 22, 45%. 2-point field goals, 6 out of 13, 46%. Total 3-point shooting, 44% from the field in the clutch. Check it out. Kevin Durant is scoreless. Hasn't hit a field goal in less than 24 seconds. Hasn't hit a field goal. He's only 0 for 1 in the last 10 seconds. But with less than a minute to go, KD is 4 for 6. And that's within the 3-point shot that he took in LeBron's face, and then the one he hit the very next year, kind of from the same spot. So that's Kevin Durant. Now, let's compare it to Dirk Nowitzki. And once we do Dirk Nowitzki, that is when, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get to LeBron James. And the NBA Finals clutch numbers are going to be, you're just not going to believe it, and you're going to say how. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's take a look at Dirk. Dirk, 2 for 7 in 2006. He only went to 2 NBA Finals. He's 11 for 19. No, I'm sorry. He's 10 for 15 in whatchamacallit. He's 10 for 15 in 2011. Those are his clutch stats in the fourth quarter. 12 for 22 from the field, 55% shooting. From 2-point range, 11 and 19 from the field, that's 58%. 3-point field goal shooting, 1 for 3, that's 33%. Less than a minute to go. Dirk, 6 for 7 from the field, 86% from the field. Less than 24 seconds to go. 3 for 4, 75%, ladies and gentlemen. And then less than 10 seconds to go, Dirk is 2 for 3 at 67%, ladies and gentlemen. 67%. And I compared them because those guys are more perimeter players. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I know the Bronxexuals are not gonna like this one. Let's get to the man, the myth, the legend in LeBron James. Let's take a look. And we are going to get to LeBron James, and this is going to be the end of the video, so let's take a look. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so in 2007, LeBron was 4 for 12 in the clutch against San Antonio in the NBA Finals, within 5 minutes to go, and also under a minute to go, with the score within 8 points or less. In 2011, he was 2 of 11 from the field, so already in his first 2 NBA Finals, LeBron is 6 for 23. The very next year, LeBron does much, much better. He's 5 for 11 from the field, 45%. 2013, 7 for 15, pretty clutch, 47%. 2014, only got 2 shot attempts, but he was 1 for 2 at 50%. Now, this is where it hurts drastically. 2015 against Golden State, he goes 5 for 23. 2016, he only goes 1 for 5. But also, you know the ridiculous, but he sealed it with the free throw. And yet Kyrie Irving hit the biggest shot in Cleveland Cavalier history, but that's neither here nor there. 2017, he goes 0 for 3 from the field in the clutch. And 2018, he was a stellar, marvelous, stupendous, a wonderful, amazing 6 of 9 from the field is LeBron. So LeBron's 3 best shooting numbers when you talk about the amount of shots were 2018, 2012, and 2013 when he was a member of the Miami Heat, and 2018 in his second stint with the Cavaliers. Now, this was only up to 2018, but the updated one for 2020 when he went into the bubble, LeBron went 2 for 5, so that's 40%. So LeBron's numbers end up as 33 for 96. That is 37% from the field. 37%. He goes 9 of 32 from the 3-point line. And it's crazy that they didn't even show his 2-point field goal. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what LeBron shot from the 2-point line. From 2. This is combined with mid-range jumpers, floaters, and then being able to score in the paint. LeBron James went 24 for 64 in his 10 NBA final appearances from 2-point range in the clutch. That, ladies and gentlemen, that's at 34% from the field. And he shot 28% from the 3-point line. LeBron James missed 14 more field goals than Kobe Bryant did. 14 more field goals than Kobe Bryant did. And the crazy part is Kobe made more 2-point shots. He made 6 more 2-point shots than LeBron James did. And LeBron James was 9 for 32 from the 3-point line. Now, we're going to get to... Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Licks are not going to like this one. Less than a minute to go in the game. LeBron shoots 9 for 25 from the field, 36%. Less than 24 seconds to go. LeBron James shoots 3 of 13. He was 2 for 3 in 2007. But since 2007, LeBron James is 1 for 10 with less than 24 seconds to go. And then, less than 10 seconds to go in the NBA Finals, LeBron James is 2 for 7. But you know what's crazy? LeBron James was 2 for 2 in the 2007 NBA Finals. The problem is, He is 0 for 5 since 2007. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, LeBron is an underrated clutch performer, definitely throughout the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. But in the NBA Finals, on the NBA's biggest stage, he has just about been outperformed by Dirk Nowitzki, Steph Curry, to a lesser degree Dwayne Wade, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant. Now, Steph and Dirk are the exception to the rule. Well, mostly Steph, because Steph shot the best 3-point percentage out of anybody. Dirk shot the best 2-point percentage out of anybody. But even Kobe Bryant, who people have always said he's constantly overrated in the clutch when they look at his regular season numbers, Kobe Bryant shot 51% for his career in the NBA Finals from 2-point range. What killed Kobe, in which he could have even shot higher in the high 50s, was his 3-point shooting, 3 of 23. In which goes to show you, just because you have the ability to make the 3-point shot, when it comes to certain players, doesn't mean that you should be attempting to take so many 3-point shots. And look. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Is LeBron definitely clutch? Definitely. But when it comes to the NBA Finals, I know what the Dicklets are going to say. They're going to say, oh my God, LeBron, he's a 4-time champion. He's got 4 Finals MVPs. He's got more Finals MVPs than Kobe. That's not the argument, ladies and gentlemen, and that's your problem. You go to something else that's irrelevant to the conversation. We're not talking about the hardware and the accolades that a player has in the NBA Finals. Because if we were to go that route, if you're comparing LeBron to Kobe, then I could just bring in Michael Jordan and say, well, Michael Jordan has 6 Finals MVPs to LeBron's 4. You see how that works? We're not talking about accolades in the NBA Finals and all these statistical numbers. We're talking about when the game matters the most, within the last 5 minutes of the game, less than a minute to go, less than 24 seconds to go, less than 10 seconds to go. Do you see how atrocious those numbers are with LeBron? And he's been to 10 NBA Finals. So you could easily say, well, he didn't take the amount of shots that Jordan took because Jordan took 11 more shots. Yeah, Jordan took 11 more shots, but the fact that Jordan took 11 more shots and was still more efficient than LeBron James, with the exception of the 3-point line, what does that say? And the fact is, I thought LeBron's bread and butter would be the 2-point shot, just for the fact that LeBron, most of his points have been scored within 0 to 5 feet. And yet he's missed 40 field goals in 10 NBA Final appearances from 2. So that should tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. And again, this is no hate towards LeBron. This ain't got nothing to do with where I rank him all time. Again, this is about the NBA Finals where we're comparing players. And the problem is, whether you have a great team or you don't have such a great team when it comes to talent, it's about still what you're able to do in the clutch. And what all these guys have shown me, they also had Shaq and Tim Duncan, but I didn't use them because they're big men. I wanted to use LeBron going up against perimeter players such as Dirk, Curry's ability to hit the 3, Jordan, Kobe, and D Wade. Those are more comparable. Oh man. But ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Lewis with another one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of these clutch parameters between Kobe, Jordan, D Wade, Steph Curry, Dirk Nowitzki, and LeBron James. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching.